All right. Pile 1. Spirit. This is for my pile 1s. Pile 1s. This can be a specific person. I'm hearing you'll know if this is a specific person or this is people in general. But there's something here about people or like a specific person not, like, they don't see your vision, pile 1. It's something that you're doing, you're trying to create. You may have just told somebody like a goal you have or something that you are trying to achieve, or it's like something that you are striving towards. It doesn't matter how you're going about it, what it is. But again, there's a lot of you, it's a specific person. I think that, and it's kind of sad because it's giving somebody that's actually really close to you that you may have trusted with this information. But it's like they're not seeing your vision. I'm hearing they may not believe in your cause. They may not believe in you being able to go after this, or you being able, having the capability or the skills, or like maybe this is like you going back to school, you taking another class to get certified in something. There's like a vibe of like, let's see, this for pile 1, pile 1, pile 1. Look, 5 of Wands. There's a vibe here of like people or a person feeling like that, like they're not agreeing with a specific decision that you just made or about to be making, or this is just like in life. People don't really agree with your decisions. They don't really see. I'm hearing something about your intuition. They may feel like your intuition is misleading you, or it's not intuitive like you say it is, or you're not as intuitive as you say you are. Honestly, pal, when I'm getting hater vibes, like, don't let this message discourage you. And I'm getting the vibe of like somebody being older and, you know, feeling like maybe somebody's looking down on you or looking at you like, you know, they tried to do something and they feel like because they didn't achieve it, or things didn't went a certain way in their life or went a certain way, just they got a certain result of something, so they're looking at you like, oh, they're gonna get the same thing. But for some reason they're not telling you this. Obviously this is their hidden opinions and their hidden thoughts. It may not even be for everybody like a hater vibe or somebody that you, excuse me, that you know, a hidden enemy. It's just something about like somebody's never seen it been done before, or never, maybe in the past you were known for somebody to, and let's just be real, you know, not to call you out, but maybe you were known to like maybe say you were gonna do something but never stick through or pull through, or never, like, it never goes as planned, or like somebody really, or again, this is people feel like something's gonna fail or end in chaos. This could be like a new relationship you just told somebody about. Spirit, give me another card for pile 1. People's hidden thoughts for my pile 1. Spirit, please give me another card. We have the Hermit. Yeah, it's like people are low-key, or again, this person's kind of just waiting to see how something plays out or how something goes, because it's like because of their life experiences, or because of, if we got to hold ourselves accountable, you know, maybe what you've shown them in the past, they don't think that this is gonna be as good or as great or turn out the way that you're saying it's gonna be. It's like I'm hearing, yeah, right. You know, somebody saying, yeah, right. Like, you know, here goes pile one saying this, thinking they're finna do this, but yeah, right. Or maybe you had a lot of failed relationships, or maybe a failed marriage, or, you know, something. People feel like either you failed a lot in your life, or you had a failure, you failed in a specific area, and it's like you're trying to try again, or you're being optimistic again, or believing again. And it's just like, people are kind of just like, why haven't you given up? Why are you still, excuse me, I'm sorry. Why are you still trying to make something happen when they feel like that there's nothing to come of the situation? There's gonna be nothing coming. It could be, again, if you believe in a specific cause, you're maybe doing your research, trying to get people that believe in your cause and can support your cause, and you got a lot of people that may not see the vision. Part one, you got people that just don't see your vision, and these are hidden thoughts that I'm picking up on, because I do feel like there's a vibe of, you have people here that don't want to hurt your feelings, that don't want to make you feel bad, or like, even though I said you do have a few haters, I don't think that everybody's like wanting to make you feel as if, you know, like worthless or a failure, honestly. But as you know, people's hidden thoughts are a little bit more brutal and ruthless and honest and truthful compared to what they really want to say or what they will say. Like, some people, they'll be upfront, you know, their hidden thoughts, there's no hidden thoughts with them, because they're gonna say whatever they think and feel. But yeah, your pile, it's coming through, is like, people are kind of just, I'm hearing people are trying to watch and see. So you got a lot of people trying to watch and see. You know, you may have people like asking you questions, like low-key trying to get in your business, like, oh, how is that thing going? Or like, you know, how are you in such and such? Or you still in school? You know, you still trying to, you know, work towards that goal? It's like, yes, I am. And I don't know why they want to hear, again, some people, it's gonna make them feel good if you were to give up again on this specific thing, but other people, it's like they just don't know. They're kind of like, we're just gonna see how it plays out this time. But let's see, for pile one spirit, pile one, the King of Cups. As I said, this could be about a person, but I do feel like you just have a few people in your energy. This is given, as I said, people that are close to you, honestly, because unless you're telling people freely about whatever this is, you're talking to people about this idea or this thing that you're trying to work on. And I don't know why they're looking at, that man's face is kind of throwing me off, but they're kind of looking at you like you really think that you can do that. Honestly, I'm getting like Martin Luther King speech, I have a dream. So maybe there's something here about you having a dream, you having a goal, you having some type of like larger than life vision. And again, you just got people around you, or a person around you, that's just very small-minded, that's very again, limited beliefs. They may have not seen anybody else do it, or they may have not seen the way that you're doing stuff. Because I did want to say as well, somebody, or again, people aren't agreeing with, like, it's like the changes and the decisions and the way you're going about situations, they're not liking it, they don't understand it, they don't agree with it, and they really feel as though that you, like, some people are worried about you because they don't see what it is that's like leading you this way, or that's making you you know, think outside the box, or just go against the grain, do something different, be rebellious, or again, it could even be just your decisions, your choices. You may be doing things that, for example, this could be a parent. You know, they want you to go a specific path, down a specific path in life. Maybe they want you to go to school, they want you to, I don't know, excuse me, study a specific major. And it's like, you may have told them, you know, that's not what you want to do, you don't feel called to doing that, and you told them, but this is what I'm going to do, this is my plan, this is why I want to do it, and this is how I'm going to make it happen. And they're just looking like, pile one, are you crazy? What is wrong with you? I'm getting some as well as like family tradition, or like family values, or you're coming up as the black sheep, okay? They may not call you that, but you're coming up as the black sheep, and it's because you're out here just doing stuff different, you know, speaking up differently, talking differently, acting differently, and I'm hearing you weren't raised that way. So yeah, this could be like an authority figure saying you weren't raised that way, or I don't know why I'm getting the vibe as well. It's like specifically, oh, actually, let me not just be, you know, one gender. This can be for intergender, any gender. Say some of you guys finally just came out the closet. You finally accepted what you like and who you like. You know, you're finally standing in your truth when it comes to your sexuality. Maybe you got people looking down on you because, and maybe it's like the religion or people's beliefs feel like that it's wrong to do that thing because of their beliefs and their religions and maybe what they restricted themselves. So they're looking down on you like, oh, like, you know, this person is doing something bad, or this person is bad, or this person is wrong. But it's like, how are they wrong if that's what they truly feel called to? You're not hurting anybody. You know, you're not being mean or negative to anybody. Or it could be like, if you're a woman or a man, like maybe your parents wanted you to get married, they want you to have kids, kind of have like a traditional, you know, the American dream type of lifestyle. And it's like, no, like you want to be an independent boss man, an independent boss woman, a bachelor, a bachelorette for the rest of your life. And it's like, maybe people are talking down on you because you want to be single. You don't want to be in a relationship. You don't feel like you need a man or need a woman. You could be happier on your own. Let's see, tell me more for pile one. You got the King of, or Knight of Swords. And even if it's not even that, it's just, y'all are doing something that you were raised with certain, again, it's coming through as like authority figures, like feeling some type of way. People that have their own, like set in their ways, or are stubborn, or they went about their life a specific way. So they're thinking this person needs to go about their life a specific way as well. Or they feel like there's only one right way to get to a specific goal, or be a good person, or live your life, when just inserting my opinion in there, it's like, come on now. We really don't know what really is the right way. We have all these theories and all these, you know, respectfully, but like assumptions that people feel like, okay, this is the right way to live, or this is wrong and right. But at the end of the day, we all trying to figure life out. We're all trying to figure out what works for us. And I feel like that's what some people are not seeing, that maybe you figured out a way to live your life that works for you. And some of y'all could be trying to push this on people, because we do have the Knight of Swords. Like, maybe you're communicating this and telling them, like, speaking your truth, saying what you got to say, but it's like they're not getting it. I don't know why. Some of y'all, they may feel as though that they're older than you, or they're more experienced than you, or maybe they don't respect you because you don't have the proof to, like, back up what you're saying. And so my advice to you, Power One, keep doing what you're doing. Even if you do fail again, even if you do, you know, get things wrong a few times, or whatever this is, like get embarrassed, or nobody stands with you or agrees with you, I'm all about following your heart, doing what your heart is telling you to do. Obviously be smart and don't make, you know, dumb decisions. But I don't know why I feel like this is something that you feel strongly about, and you may have even like had really deep, you really thought deeply about this thing right here. Let's see, one more. The Lovers. And this could be who you love, you know, who you love, what you love. I don't know how it's coming through. It's like, maybe somebody here likes to do OnlyFans. Maybe somebody here wants to be a stripper, or wants to, I don't know, like, do a job that people are looking down on, or are criticizing or judging. And it's just, again, it's your life. Three of Pentacles. Again, this could be talking about your career. This is your life. They don't understand that this is your life. And again, like I was saying earlier, Power One, you do have some people that just are worried, and I'm hearing they're praying for you. They're hoping that maybe something changes. But it's just, especially if this is what you feel called to, there's no changing. If anything, it's gonna get worse for them, because it's like, once you start seeing stuff, like start shaking, start actually coming true, start manifesting, once what you feel called to, once you get that confirmation, it's like you're gonna continue doing what you feel called to, or what you want to do. And I don't know, people may feel like that their hidden thoughts and feelings is like you're slowly moving away, you're slowly separating. Like, they could feel as though that, like, they don't relate to you anymore, they don't understand you anymore, they don't have that connection to you anymore. And it's all because it's like either decisions that you've been making, or a specific decision that you made that kind of made people take a step back and kind of look at you differently, or perceive you differently, or just like, it's like you were happy about a decision that you made, you were proud and happy, but then they were kind of just like, you know how when you tell somebody good news, you're really excited about the good news, you can't wait to tell them this good news, and it's sad because it really is coming through as like a best friend, a partner, possibly a really close person that you confide in, a mother, like somebody that you really, really, really trust and love, and you probably tell everything to. It's something that was really important to them. They thought that you were either going to do what they told you to do, or go about things how everybody else was going about it, or, you know, they thought you were going to, in their eyes, make the right decision, or do something that's going to make them proud, or going to make them feel like self-assured or something like that. But it's like you did the opposite. And some people may be disappointed. Like, you really may have some people out here that are disappointed in you. And as I said, Power One, I'm not here to judge. You know, my channel is here open arms for any and everybody. I love to see a man or a woman standing in their truth, in their power, empowered. Even if I don't believe or understand or get what it is, like, I feel like a part of my purpose is to help people understand that it's okay to be different. It's okay to do your own thing. It's okay to, you know, for people to judge you and not agree. But because at the end of the day, you don't need to be validated by the world or about the outside influences. As long as you're happy, as long as you're good, and always talk to God, think about God, whatever religion you got. As long as you know you and God good, it don't matter what people say. And people gonna have to respect it, and they're gonna have to accept it, you know, especially if they want to be around you. So I don't know, you got some people that are like upset, kind of looking at you funny, like having their own opinions and judging you in their head, criticizing you. Like, it could be like maybe certain clothing that you wear, or I don't know why I'm getting a parent mad at a child because they cut their hair. Like they went bald, and they're like, your hair was so beautiful, you know, this and this. And it's just like, you're mad at me because I cut my hair? My hair. This is my hair. You know? But I don't know, Pawan, as I said, this wasn't to like make you feel bad. I'm not gonna encourage y'all to do something that's unsafe or that's dangerous, but again, as long as you're in tune with your intuition and with God and with the path you feel like is right for you, I feel like you're not doing anything wrong. But you got some people that do, and that's okay, you know? You don't have to prove anything to anybody. But I love y'all, Pawan. I really hope this resonated. Please remember to give this read a huge thumbs up. I did just post a new Patreon, so please go check that out. It's in the description down below. But if not, I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next read. Bye. All right, how to... People's hidden thoughts about my pile 2 spirit. Let's see, pile 2. People's hidden thoughts about pile 2. I'm hearing y'all, pile 2 instantly catch people's attention. Ooh, I had a lot of cards that fell out. Yeah, y'all are the power where people notice you a lot. They may stare at you a lot. They're observing you a lot. I'm getting mixed thoughts here, but people's hidden thoughts. People, your appearance. Something here about your appearance. I don't know if people are, there's people here that wonder your race, your ethnicity, where you came from. You may have an accent or something like that. You may, I'm hearing people liking your accent. You know, they're attracted to your accent, or the way you talk, the way you speak. You could have like, you know, an accent or like slang, or like have your own way of speaking. But it's attractive. Like it people notice it, and like their hidden thoughts is, you know, hey, I like the way they talk, or I like their voice, or I like the way that they're talking to me or speaking to me, or something like that. You could be really good with your words, and people are like, oh, okay, this charmer, smooth talker here. Or again, it's just something about your voice, or the way, the words that you say, the way you say them. It's attractive though. There's something here about people being attracted to you, you know? Let's see, 𝐂𝐿2 spirit. People's hidden thoughts about 𝐂𝐿2. 𝐂𝐿2. We have the world. Yeah, see? People are wondering where you're from, what's your ethnicity. You have like a bit of like an exotic look to you, or maybe there's something here about like you look like you have mixed features, something about your hair, like your hair texture, or a feature that you have like your nose, or maybe you have a different color eye. Not a different color eye, you could have two different color eyes. I've seen a girl, very beautiful girl, she's actually an influencer, but I've seen a girl, she had like green eyes, but then like she had a brown, like one eye was green and one eye was brown. I don't know if that's how you guys are, or maybe you have really unique, beautiful eyes that people don't come across very often. And again, going back to like the hair texture, you could have like a beautiful curl pattern, or like a really healthy, beautiful long hair. But again, you have certain features on you. Some of you guys have freckles, others of you have really long, thick eyebrows, or I'm even seeing somebody do like the really skinny eyebrows. Y'all know like the Doja Cat eyebrows? It's cute on her, but like she has like those really skinny, and it's making me think about back in the day they used to do those too. So maybe you do something like that, or like something about your makeup. People are like, wow, like I feel like you have people that compliment you on this, but then you have other people that like silently admire it or silently observe, and they're like, oh, okay, that's unique, that's different. I've never seen anybody, you know, put themselves together that way, look that way, talk that way, etc., you know. Let's see, 𝐂𝐿2, people's hidden thoughts and feelings about 𝐂𝐿2. I also wanted to say a bit of a trigger warning. I can understand why this is a hidden thought, because they don't want to like be disrespectful, but you do have some people that are like, if you have like certain scars on your face, or a like maybe like discoloration in the skin, or if you have, oh my gosh, I'm seeing somebody like missing a finger, or I don't know, it's something here that maybe people are like kind of feel like it would be disrespectful or rude to ask you, so they kind of just, you know, sit back and observe, or come up with their own assumptions, or just, you know, they don't say anything because they don't want to be rude, come off as rude, or come off as disrespectful, or you know what I'm saying, seem mean. But there's something here that they're questioning, or wondering how you got something, or where did something come from. I don't know why. This could even be talking about like your finances. Let's see. 𝐂𝐿2, let's see. 6 of Swords, your success, yeah. Like how you make your money, how you're so popular, how you're so admired, loved, famous, celebrated. You may have some people out here questioning like your popularity, or your, ooh, this could be like even like your success. Hidden thoughts and feelings. People are wondering how you got your success, how you succeeded in an area of your life, and why you're so celebrated or something. Let's see, 𝐂𝐿2. 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 Okay, I'm getting a few messages too. you have some people. Okay, so this first message, it could be negative, but then the second one is not. I feel like I can connect to the second one because this just came through. Let me say the second one first. So if you're like a tarot reader, or you have like, if you're like anonymous with something, like for example, I'm a tarot reader. All you guys know is my voice. You see my hands sometimes, and I may like play music, but like you don't know what I look like. You don't know where I live. You don't know, you don't know those deep, intimate, or like personal things about me. So there's something here about that with y'all. I don't know if y'all are tarot readers and you don't show your face, or there's something that you do that you don't give too much away. Like you don't give your identity for real away. You don't give, like you don't show what you look like. You don't tell them. It's like you give so much to people, and you have people like making assumptions, like putting together like your life in their head, like trying to figure out who you are, what you do. It's like what you don't show, they're kind of trying to put their own pieces together with that. Let's see. Pile 2, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, something about your family, or getting the money. But also I was gonna say as well, dang, what was the first one? Dang, I forgot the first message that I was finna say. I did want to say it was something about people questioning something. Questioning how truthful, how honest, how real, or... Oh, if you guys have... Like, if you guys like to dress yourself up, like to, doll yourself up, or like to dress a little flashy, or like there's a specific aesthetic or a specific look to you. Because I'm even getting a woman with like crystals, or that bohemian type of look. It's like people are questioning like how authentic is that, or like when you take all that stuff off, you don't look the same. Why am I hearing that TikTok? When you take your makeup off, you don't look the same. When you take your makeup off, you don't look the same. People feel like you got some people that's like hidden thoughts is like, oh yeah, she looked good with all that on, or because they came from this, or they got this feature, but if they didn't, they wouldn't look good, or they wouldn't be as popular, or they wouldn't be as popping, or it's like they're trying to like dim your light a little bit, trying to take you down a few pegs because they're insecure and they're jealous a little bit because you're the shit. Because you really are that. And it's like they're trying to, yeah, you got people out here trying to find flaw in you, trying to find, it's like you could be, it's like, for example, when you have that person that's so much of a good person, that's actually genuinely nice, that genuinely cares for people, that's genuinely doing things out of pure intention, they're looking to see where's this person's flaws. They can't be that good of a person, they can't be that happy, or that loving or caring or whatever, but it's just like you really are. And I mean, so what? You may have your flaws, you're human, you're not perfect, okay? But it's like they're really trying to figure out, like, yeah, you show this, like, the good sides, but they're trying to figure out the bad parts of you. It's like people are trying to, you got some people that are trying to catch you slipping a little bit. Pile 2. Let's see. Pile 2. Tell me more, Spirit, for pile 2. Pile 2. You got the 3 of Wands. I do feel as though you got some people questioning as well, like how you feel about them. This is specific lovers. If you have a specific lover, or you deal with, multiple lovers, whatever, you got some people, or even just people that you're connected to. It's like they feel connected to you, but they don't know if you're connected to them. And like, they're like wondering how you really feel about them. you know, are you being honest and genuine with your intentions and feelings with them? Because it's something about like them feeling as though like maybe they feel like you are like this with everybody, or maybe it's like how they're feeling about you. They're scared that, you know, the feelings aren't reciprocated. Even if they are, they're like in their fears thinking like, you know, this person doesn't feel this way about me, and they're trying to find every little fact or reason to back that up. But you do have a lot of people questioning like how close are you to them, like how you feel about them, your genuine opinion on them. Like they want to know, but maybe they don't ask because they're afraid it may start conflict, or they're afraid to ask, you know, their own opinion, their own reasonings. But you got some people wondering just, you know, how long are you going to be in their life? How long do you plan on sticking with this thing, sticking with them? I do feel like, honestly, you may have some people that get really insecure in your energy, and that really, it's like they're trying to pick, some people are picking you apart because they're insecure, but then you have other people that are picking themselves apart because they're insecure by your light, by your, I'm hearing your intelligence. So you could be very smart, very specifically book smart. I don't know if this is like school or something that you've learned, or like I don't want to say wisdom. I personally feel like book smart and being wise and being street smart compared to being like just, you know, book smart and, you know, knowing about like world history and your timetables and reading. I feel like that's two different things. And for some reason, for you guys, y'all are very book smart is what I'm getting. Not saying that you're not wise, but I'm more so getting like a Gemini energy with y'all. Very, very intelligent. Like you always know the right things to say. You could be a very likable person, a very popular person. People feel like that, you know, it's hard not to like you. And that could be what it is. And on top of that, especially if you know you're very attractive, you have these unique features, you know, you style yourself in a unique, different type of way. It's like, again, people are comparing themselves, and you may have some people, like I said, that feel insecure because they don't feel as important or as special as you, or as like privileged as you, as lucky as you. And as I was saying, you got people that's coming from a place of like jealousy, straight envy, wanting to tear you down, wanting to make you feel the way that you make them feel bad, you know. And then you have the people that it's like they're not trying to be triggered, but they're triggered. And I really want to say, you know, y'all live y'all life how y'all want to, but I believe you should just have compassion for people, because I'm not one of those people that's gonna lie and be like, I've never been jealous. I am not a jealous person. And there may be somebody in the world or people out here that really feel that way, you know, which is fine. But me, I am a Scorpio for one. And I feel like growing up, I was living in my shadow very, very badly. And I had a very intense ego death. And I had to, you know, look myself in the mirror and be real with myself, be honest with myself. And I was a very jealous person, you know. I'm not as much now. Like I may like look at things, be like, man, I wish I looked like that, or man, I wish, you know, I had that thing or whatever. But I kind of know how to deal with it now. Like, you know, that woman or man is blessed, but guess what? So am I. You know, I'm not gonna make them feel bad because I'm jealous, because I'm envious, because, you know, my shadow is coming through and wants to be bad or whatever. So have compassion, because at the end of the day, I'm sure you guys have felt that way at least once in your life. And, you know, be humble, but like be proud and happy, because it's something about you, your energy, maybe certain gifts that you have, certain talents that you have, certain skills that you have. You got people wanting to take notes from you, wanting to copy you, you know, wanting to be you, wanting to learn from you and look up to you, and seeing you as very lucky, very special, very privileged. And even if it is in a negative, like if they're triggered or if they're inspired or if they feel insecure, you know, you should look at yourself and be like, you know, I was blessed to have these gifts. And, you know, I say give them grace, because these people being triggered, they can either look at themselves and work on themselves, or keep being triggered, you know, keep being low vibrational. That's what they want to do. Let them do it. Then lastly, we have, look, the wheel, which is the wheel of fortune, which is a lot of luck. A lot of luck. People feel like you're very lucky. You had like that lucky girl, lucky boy syndrome. Then with the 5 of Pentacles, yeah, it's like they feel like you've never experienced lack, or you've never experienced loss, you've never experienced hurt. Again, privilege. They feel as though that you're privileged, that if they were in your shoes, if they look like you, if they act like you, if they could do things the way that you did it, their life wouldn't be the way that it is. Or, you know, they would have more advantages, or they would get more men or get more women, or, you know, live more of a life that they dream compared to the life that they're living now. And again, they're projecting, they're comparing, they're insecure. And I'm hearing you can't compete where you don't compare. And that's just the truth. Like, maybe you guys have went through some things that they don't even know about. It's like they're looking at you from on the outside, and they're just like, dang, this person's all these things, but they don't know what you've went through. They don't know what you've seen. They don't know the path that you went through. And if they were in your shoes, honestly, they may have not even made it. No shade to them. They probably wouldn't have made it as far as you, because I think everybody's path is built for them specifically, because they have the tools, the gifts, the skills, whatever, to, you know, overcome those challenges on that path. It's up to them to tap into that or not, but they have those skills. And it's just something about them not being happy within their lives, or feeling like they're less lucky, less fortunate. And so they like either want to steal from you, take from you, copy you, which you should be flattered people are copying you. It's like, my thing is, how are you gonna be, well, you could be mad, you know, you can feel some type of way, but embrace it. You got these people looking at you as a source of inspiration, as a trendsetter, and, you know, embrace it. These people are copying you because they want to be like you, but they can't be you. They will never be you. And they're gonna realize that, they're gonna realize that one day that they can't be you. They'll never be you. And it's not in like a smart, like mean way. It's just, they'll realize that and figure out what's for them. And maybe some things that they got from you may be a part of what they're trying to create, and that's okay. But yeah, you got a lot of people assuming, a lot of people projecting, a lot of people trying to put the pieces together, put things together, but they just, I'm hearing they'll never get it right. They'll never be right. Some of you guys may not tell a lot of your business, or you may give certain information because you know this, and people may feel like you're being deceitful or condescending or whatever, because for bad reasons. But you may have your own reasons of why you're doing certain things, but it's like they're trying to put the pieces together and again find your flaw, find where you know you're bad at, or so they can feel comfortable, feel good in their own skin. They're trying to pick apart you and figure out where it is that you lack, because they feel like that they lack in a lot of areas. And it's like they want to dim your shine, they want to dim your light. You're like in this Leo, Gemini, Libra, Piscean, you know, like this free-flowing, abundant, happy, social, just bright, beautiful energy. And you got these low vibrational people that's either inspired or triggered, admiring, or, you know, low-key throwing shade on you because they don't like the way that your energy makes them feel. But I do want to say, not talk about the negative people. You do have people that are feeling very connected to you, and again feeling inspired by you, and feeling as if, like, I'm hearing as well, people may think about, what would 𝐂𝐿 do in this situation? How would 𝐂𝐿 act? You know, what would 𝐂𝐿 say? Even when you're not around, you got people thinking back to you, or thinking about how you handled a situation, or, you know, again, what would you do? What would you say? How would you act? But that's what I got for y'all, 𝐂𝐿. I hope it resonated. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys as always. Please remember to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe. Also, I just posted on my Patreon. If y'all want to check that out, please do so. If not, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next read. Bye. Okay. Y'all, 𝐂𝐿 3, I just got back home. I'm on my way back home from my job. I was getting so many channel messages for y'all. I'm starting to think that could be my way of like channeling for y'all's 𝐂𝐿. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but even as a reader, like, I'm still learning. I'm still, you know, obviously I'm still young as well, but like, I'm still gaining more knowledge when it comes to my spirituality and my spiritual practices, and, you know, what ways specifically work for me. And yeah, like, I was getting messages for y'all while I was on the way home, so I'm like, let me hurry up and get up on here and let y'all know what I was getting. But 𝐂𝐿 3, people's hidden thoughts and feelings about you. You are woke. You are tapped in. Some may even say you're psychic, okay? I don't know why. I'm getting as well, like, people, and I'm hearing this may be people that may have a bit of, like, feel a bit prideful. Is that the word, prideful, I want to use, I think? Or maybe is it like their ego? Y'all will probably know which one's better, but it's something about their pride or their ego. What is that song where Bruno Mars like, my pride, my ego, my something, 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 something. Anyways, these people's pride or ego, it's like you got a few people that are realizing something about you. As I said, is that you're woke, or that you know, you're actually psychic. You actually know what you're talking about. You're tapped in. It's like they're realizing that you are right about something, 𝐂𝐿 3. Or you always are right. And they may be a bit, I don't know, like they feel uncomfortable like letting you know that, or being honest with you about what they've figured out or found out about you. I don't know if they don't want you to get too big-headed, you know, quotation marks, big-headed, whatever. Or it could be something with them. They don't like that maybe something that you did or said or predicted, or like maybe your views, or just something, maybe even something you posted. This could be on social media. Like, it's like I'm hearing opposing views possibly, or just, it's like they tried their best to try to like make you look bad or make you look wrong in a situation, but you were right the whole time, or you came out on top, or something kind of turned in your favor. It played out in your favor. Let's see. Pile 3. People's hidden thoughts about my pile 3s. Pile 3. Let's see. 1 card, spirit. Let's see. The Emperor, yeah. People's hidden thoughts when it comes to you is you really are the truth. You could even be like a boss of some sort. This could be side note. They could feel like you're a bit bossy. Hey, I'm bossy too. It's okay. We can be bossy together. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to work on it, okay? But people could feel like you're a bit bossy, or like maybe there's something here about like you, because of the fact that you know what you're talking about, you know your stuff, you know your worth, or you know something. Like it's like you already know, like you're good at something, or you're talented at something, or you're speaking the truth or something like that. But it's something like people agree. People see where you're coming from. People want to clap for you. People want to, give you your flowers. But it's like their hidden thoughts is it's something with them. It's like they just feel like either they feel like that you already get enough attention, you already get enough praise, you already know this. So why do they have to, like, why should they tell you? Why do they have to, or why should they? Because it's like you already know, or you already get enough of it already. And again, they could be taking it as, if I say this, these could be honestly people of importance as well. People that have their own things to be proud of. Some, maybe even like your equals in some sort. But they just feel like, I guess, coming from them, it'll make you, like I said, big-headed, or make you possibly, it's like they're giving their power away. And that could be something as well. Like people may even feel as though, I want to say, some people may have tried to get over on you, or like try to play you, or like they doubted something that you were saying, or your gifts. It's like they were kind of like looking at you and wanting to test something. Like they were trying to test your limits, test your boundaries, test your beliefs, whatever. Test something, test your confidence, test your skills. And even I'm getting either y'all picked up on it, because again, this is a pile that is very intuitive, very, very, very psychic. You may notice things. You may, again, pick up on things and just kind of, I don't know if it's spirit showing you these things, or you just really are gifted in that way, or you are good with psychology, maybe human behavior. Like I'm hearing something as well about a human lie detector. Yeah, it's a lot about people hidden thoughts. Like they're giving you their flowers, giving you your flowers, but they're not being vocal about it, or upfront about it, or honest about it. It's like this could be my people where you're really good at something that you do, people really like what you, a service or a product or some type of creative skill that you have. Like, people really actually admire your work. They like your work. But it's like, you may be the people that don't get many views or get many likes or get many comments or something like that. Or just get that good feedback. And again, it's because they don't, I don't know why this is a thing. I'm not even gonna say, like, I feel like I've probably been victim of this before, but I don't know why it's like people wanna, it's like people wanna uplift and be there for the person that maybe isn't, like, that doesn't like make them feel uncomfortable or make them triggered or make them, like, you know what I'm saying, like, whether they're trying to or not, like, make them feel those negative feelings for some reason. It's like they rather be weird or negative, or, you know, let that person do things alone or work by themselves, you know, not give them the credit when it's due, because they already feel like, you know, they got enough of that. Or you could be a person that's very much respected, with, especially with this emperor, very much, you got the following, you got the attention, I don't know, it's something about people feeling like you got it already. You know that already. It could even just be in your energy. You project that, you exude that emperor energy where it's like you don't need my feedback. You don't need my high five or my you're doing good or something like that here, because you already know. That's what they feel like. You already know. All right, pile 3. Hidden thoughts and feelings. Pile 3. King of Pentacles. Hidden thoughts and feelings. For pile 3. Okay. This is like a side message. You may have some people in your energy that may be like, I don't know, I was getting like a message of these people wondering where, like, I'm seeing something about like a person's, this is like random, but like a specific nail polish, a nail color, or if y'all wear glasses, like maybe it is prescription, but like you may change out your frame or change out your colors, or like a maybe like a lip liner or something like that. You may have some people that want to like compliment something on you or something that you have, but again, they may be like afraid to say this, or they're complimenting this in their head, and they may want to know where you got that because they want to possibly get the same thing or get something similar, or they just really like what you have or how you presented yourself that day, or just the certain product that you used. I feel like too, you got a lot of people feeling as though that for my women, you don't need a man. For my men, you don't need a woman, I guess. You come across very self-sufficient, especially with this Emperor and the King of Pentacles, or very complete, very well, like self-sufficient in a, I don't know, I just kind of spit on the cards. That was kind of disgusting, but like, people feel like you got it all together and you don't need help, or you don't need, you know, a shoulder to cry on. Or, and then, like I said, you got those people that try to like isolate you just so they can see you break down or see you fall apart, because you and this Emperor and the King of Pentacles energy, very masculine for one, especially if you're a woman, very masculine, but it's like you having it all together, you holding it down, you taking care of business could intimidate some people, and it may make them want you to, that could honestly be something else. Like, people, honestly, maybe they don't want to like bring you down or make you feel bad. Maybe they want to help you. They want you to be there, like ask them for help or be a shoulder to cry on for you. But it's like, maybe you don't ask for help, or maybe you do things on your own, do things all by yourself. You know, maybe it just like life has taught you that you don't need anybody else. You don't, you know, it may not even be anything like negative in like a, you know, in a, like a, I don't even know the word I want to use, but it's just, you have people around you that see you putting in a lot of work, hustling towards something, doing like, I'm hearing big boy things, adult things, taking care of business. And I think a lot of people admire your strength in these areas. It could even be like, I'm seeing a woman lifting heavy weights, or like a woman in the gym every day, or a man in the gym every day lifting, you know, really heavy weights. Or it's like something about your routine. You're very routine like, or you're, people notice your routine and how consistent and how disciplined you are in something. Especially with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, it's boss energy. Like, people's hidden thoughts is that you're a boss. You are, you take care of business very well. You could be the person that knows how to deal with the difficult clients or the difficult employees, or like you deal with the difficulties that other people feel like they don't have the patience, or they don't have the mouthpiece to, or something like that. Like, all right, pile 3. Hidden thoughts when it comes to pile 3. People's hidden thoughts when it comes to pile 3. Hidden thoughts and opinions. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like people feel like you have some type of bravery, some type of strength or power or gift that they feel like that they probably wouldn't be using or sharing, or it could even be people feel like that you should possibly take a break from something. Maybe people are like, man, pile 3 works so much, you know, pile 3 is doing this every day, all day, you know, they should take a break, they should, I don't know, take a nap or something like that. But again, it's like your dedication. And I feel like as well too, you got a lot of people looking at you, going back to like you being psychic, or you being tapped in, you being woke. There's a vibe of like people, again, like I was saying earlier, looking at you kind of crazy, like, how did you know that, or where did you get that information from, or who told you that type of thing. Like, because you're, excuse me, yeah, you're picking up on things that people may have never told you, or you're, you know, you're seeing things. It's like you can tell why a person's acting a specific way without them even telling you something. You're the person that can see the cracks in a situation. It's like everybody's seeing things from a black and white perspective, but you can see the little details. Virgo energy here. That could be something else. You're very particular, you're very specific, you're very detail oriented, and people are like, dang, this person right here, they're very picky, they're very it could be even like with your energy. You don't give your energy to everybody. You don't spread yourself thin, I think that's the word. Even with that Four of Pentacles, you may have some people feeling like that you're selfish because you are putting yourself first, or you've put yourself first in past experiences. You may have like there's a vibe here of you not going above and beyond for just any and everybody, or you not, I don't know, showing your cards, or doing things for just any and everybody, because it's something about like you being very exclusive with your energy and very choosy, selective. It's like you know your importance, you know your worth, you know your, like, what you have to offer, and you may feel as though that everybody isn't deserving. And it may not even be in like a selfish, like a stuck up, looking down on you way. It could be, you know, these people won't treat you in the way that you feel like you deserve to be treated, or these people won't value you just as much as you'll value them, or they won't accept you and your differences and maybe your flaws and imperfections just as you will accept them, you know, for the same things. It's like, let's see, pile three. Hidden thoughts and opinions when it comes to pile three. We have the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was getting a vibe about, like, specifically if you're in a relationship, you may have some people around you. And I don't know why I feel like this power here knows. Y'all have already probably picked it up. But you may have some people around you that may be like looking at your relationship, or looking at the men or a specific man in your life. And I don't know if you're being secretive, or if you're not telling too much about this person, or y'all are keeping your relationship on the low. But you got people that's either wanting you or your partner, or they're wanting to figure out like how you got this person, or like why this person's with you, why you're with this person. I don't know why I'm getting there's a group of people that are interested in a specific person here, and they're trying to figure out like what makes a person so special, or why they're doing something for this person compared to like what they were doing for these people in a situation. Like with that Three of Cups, is like maybe as well, like people could see you being like you're a specific type of way around one group of people, and then when you get around another group, maybe you like these people better, or you feel more connected to these people, or you feel like these people understand you, or I don't know, whatever your reasons are. But there's something here about like people thinking like seeing you be different in different environments, and they're questioning how you can be different with them compared to like other people, or why you why you are a specific way towards them when you're another way with other people. And again, going back to, like I said, people may feel like you've picked up on something because of your gifts, because of your psychic abilities, or because you can read people well, or you understand well, or even if you're like, you know, my age and younger, like you may not have very much life experience, but you're very wise. I'm hearing you're wise beyond your years. Even if you're older, it's like you have that wisdom to you where you can just you can see things without people even saying stuff. And I don't know why this pile feels like people are kind of like having their own hidden thoughts. They may not even be telling other people about this, but it's like they feel like that you've picked up on something about them. Maybe they were being deceptive, or they lied about something, or it's like you know something that they don't know, and they're kind of like, what is it that pile 3 knows? Because some of y'all could be acting differently, and they're like, dang, they know something, or dang, they probably know what I was thinking, or why I was like, my intentions, or you know. One more for pile 3. People's hidden thoughts and opinions of pile 3. People's hidden thoughts. Like, you may know why people step to you. 4 of Swords. You may know why people, initially, you know a person's intentions. King of Swords. Yeah, you may initially, I think I'm saying that word right. Don't come for me if I'm not. But y'all may already know a person's intentions, what a person's all about, you know, whatever it is that comes with this person. And I don't know, even if these people don't know that you're psychic or spiritual, or you may have like a specific tattoo or symbol, like some type of symbolism that shows that you are a spiritual person, or that like you either said something that let them know, oh yeah, this person's tapped in, this person's they're wiser than, you know, the regular person or the regular human being. They experience more. They're not somebody to be played. And again, it could be because somebody tried to, and now they're realizing you're not the one to be played with. You're not the one to be messed with. And I'm hearing looks can be deceiving. So maybe it's something about your looks. Like, you look a specific type of way. Like, people may come to you because you look a specific type of way. You dress a specific type of way. You talk and act a specific type of way. But then it's like when they start to get to know you, when they start to talk to you, they realize, oh, I was wrong about pile 3. You know, I can't go about, if they had a plan or some type of secret agenda, they can't go about that with you. Or if they thought that they were going to treat you a specific type of way because they didn't think that they had to like be a specific type of way towards you. It's like people realize they got to come correct to you. They got to put some respect on your name. Again, you're not the one to be played with. And it's also something here about like spirit, God, the universe, whoever you pray to, you know, you call on. Them people, that person, that thing really having your back, really looking out for you. Whatever it is your faith is, how strong it is, and how real it is. Dang, I've been talking a lot. I didn't realize y'all's reading was this long. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Pile 3. Y'all let me know what y'all think, if this resonated. As always, I appreciate y'all for being here, supporting my channel. If y'all want to see more reads from me, I do have a Patreon. It's linked in the description down below. But last thing I want to say, you do change people's perception on things, or change, like there's something here about you causing like a transformational moment, or like The Hangman is like looking at something differently, or thinking differently, or going about something differently. Something being, you know what I'm saying, like reversed or change or transform in some type of way. I don't know why, but I do want to say as well, people may feel like that you are the person that's going to change something in the world, change something in the workplace, change something, like a dynamic of something. It's like, out of everybody in this room, Pile 3 is going to be the person to cause some type of, ooh, I'm hearing revolution. Some type of just transformational moment that I'm hearing that's needed. That's, and it could be on a big, broad scale, grandiose scale, or it could be on a smaller scale, you know? But there's something here about your impact. People's hidden thoughts and opinions on you say you have a strong impact. Your aura is intense. Something about your power is strong. It's real. It's felt. It's the truth. Very impactful, and I'm hearing very impressionable. So that's all I got for y'all, Pile 3. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon.